From old-school titan to tech-powered disruptor, when it comes to insurance, where do you put your trust? On one side, we have Lemonade, the digital-first upstart changing the game. On the other, Allstate, the established giant with decades of experience. Let's cut through the slogans and promises and look at what really matters. We'll put both head-to-head in key categories, awarding points along the way so you'll know who truly stands out. The winner may surprise you. Here's our game plan. We'll stack up Lemonade and Allstate across price, claims, experience, technology, coverage options, reputation, and unique perks. Yup, we're getting into every little weird quirk and superpower so you don't have to scroll through endless forums yourself. Starting with price, Lemonade comes out swinging with rates that are honestly way more competitive than I expected, especially for renters and homeowners. Like, their pricing is just crystal clear. What you see is what you get. Only catch: you don't get all those fancy multi-policy bundles the big guys offer. Now, flipping over to Allstate, you'll find plenty of discounts if you bundle stuff together, plus a huge menu of coverage. The not-so-awesome part? Sometimes their basic coverage is pricier than you'd hope, especially compared to Lemonade. So yeah, for price, Lemonade takes the crown here. Next up, claims experience. And okay, Lemonade fans love to brag about this. Their claims approval is mostly automated. It's so fast, like you could get paid out before you finish your coffee. Their app just makes the whole thing feel simple. There's a little hiccup: if your claim gets complicated, you might have to wait for a human. But hey, Allstate, they've got a literal army of adjusters and you get 24/7 phone help, which is pretty comforting. Still, the process can drag on with some throwback paperwork and longer waits. Sorry, Allstate, but in this category, Lemonade is just running laps around you. Alright, tech lovers, this is your jam. Lemonade is like pure app energy. From getting a quote to managing your policy or even talking to their chatbot, everything is digital, like lightning fast. The one thing: not much in the way of actual human phone support. When we swing over to Allstate, you still get a pretty solid web portal and an app, plus you can talk to a real person, either by chat or on the phone. And it's a big but, some stuff is still a little old school, so Lemonade is clearly miles ahead on the tech front. Oh, and here's something cool I bet you didn't know. Lemonade's average claim approval time is under 3 minutes and it's all handled by AI. Yeah, you heard that right, 3 minutes. Insane, right? Let's talk about coverage, because let's be real, a flashy app means nothing if you can't actually ensure what matters. Lemonade keeps things super straightforward with renters, home, and a few extras like pet and car, but only in certain states. No life insurance or umbrella policies, so if you're looking for those, you're out of luck. Now, Allstate is like the all-you-can-eat buffet of insurance. They cover pretty much everything: auto, home, renters, life, weird specialty stuff, the list just goes on. It can feel a little overwhelming, honestly, but if you want all your bases covered, Allstate totally wins this one. So what about reputation and trust? Lemonade feels super modern, really transparent, and has a pretty rave-worthy user base. Only snag, they're kind of the new kid. They've only been around since 2015. Now, Allstate, oh, they're basically your grandparents' favorite. Over 90 years of experience, rock-solid finances, you name it. Sometimes people complain about claim wait times, but for sheer legacy and trust, Allstate definitely takes the win. Unique features, anyone? Lemonade pulls out all sorts of fun tricks. A give-back program for charities, the ability to cancel whenever you want, and you never have to talk to an agent unless you choose to. Feels pretty futuristic. But on the flip side, the network isn't as huge as the big players. Allstate's unique thing is really their enormous agent network. You can walk into an office, shake a hand, and get real help. That's awesome for some folks, but it does feel a bit old-fashioned. Gotta say, Lemonade is just bringing more heat in terms of fresh features here. Let's take a quick sweep over all the categories again. If you look at our chart, you'll notice Lemonade is killing it with price, claims, tech, and creative features, while Allstate flexes seriously hard on coverage and trust. Interesting spread, don't you think? So here's my honest take. If you live your life in apps, want to insure something in a snap, and don't care about old-school agents, Lemonade is probably going to vibe with you better. But if you want all the things coverage and a personal touch, Allstate is the reliable bet. Really, it depends on what matters to you. Like this kind of side-by-side showdown? Don't forget to stick around for more of these zero-fluff comparisons. See you in the next one.